Oh, hey, I was just taking a look at probably the only thing inside this absolutely gorgeous Southern Georgia Savannah home that's not perfect. Our little potted plants have definitely taken a beating, but the rest of this home is absolutely phenomenal. So let's go inside and take a look. This property is one that my other company just finished renovation on a couple weeks ago and went on the market for $315,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is absolutely stunning. Take a look at like the porch post. We've had all of this wrapped in stain to give it a little more southern charm. And then right when you hit the front door, we've got beautiful light fixtures and a gorgeous new front door to accent those beams. Come on in. So this house was built in the late 60s. It was initially, the kitchen was much smaller and it was closed off. So we had to change a few small things in here. One, we did all new flooring throughout this house. And it's beautiful, it is water resistant, it is light, and it is bright. And it absolutely just sets off all the abundant light that comes through those front windows. I mean, this is a perfect setting for a formal living room or a family room. We accented a lot of this area of the home with the gold features. The rest of it we kept with a stainless look, and I think it looks really, really good together. The kitchen was initially closed off, so it kind of stopped right here all the way across. There wasn't a wall, but the entire kitchen, the cabinets, the fridge, the stove, everything was on that end. So we wanted to create a little bit more flow and connection with the family room. So we created this whole new space right here. And this is one of my favorite designs. So my husband could not understand what I was telling him. I had to tell him like 10 times what I was planning. And I would love you guys' feedback as to this. So this bar area didn't really work to put another cabinet under. We couldn't extend the overhang far enough for the floor plan. So instead we just did it open as if it was a tabletop here. So you do have a pass-through underneath and then your cabinets along here, but I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous, and it's a little mid-century modern style with it. What do you guys think? Make sure you put in the comments if you like that, don't like it, think it's stupid, it's okay, I want to hear about it. The kitchen, we went ahead and upgraded with some deep drawers for all your pots and pans right across from the stove. We also did the pull-out trash cans in here, really trying to complete a convenient home, something that people feel comfortable living in. And then of course we did the stove with 5 burners and the vent hood at top. Couldn't forget a dishwasher. And here's where the mixture in the gold tones and the stainless starts. I mean, this is something you see in most homes that have the gold fixtures and gold light fixtures. They're still going to have stainless appliances, but then we carried that stainless through the rest of the house, so it wasn't overdone. One of the other features of this home, and while we're here today, we had to come pick up a few things we left behind, is this huge pantry. I mean, this thing is huge. You can put enough groceries in here to feed your family for a year. You're going to have storage here. You've got tons of storage over on this side. And we did replace most of the doors in the house, but we kept all the closet doors because I just love the style of the shuttered door. I think it gives it a little more charm. Let's go this way, take a look. So the dining room, I wanted it to feel a little more modern because this is a mid-century modern house, but at the same time coastal. So we painted out this wall and kept the paneling. This is something everybody wants to paint or have drywalled over, and I actually love painted paneling. I think it's really pretty. I think it adds some texture to the house, and painted this color, it just really brightens up the space and gives it the feeling that it's a coastal home and somewhere that's calm and relaxing and comfortable, but still upscale enough, like with this light fixture. Make sure you look at that light fixture. We had to put that together. The electrician would not do it. The house originally had a garage, and the other owner had enclosed it. but it was very strange. It was like partly enclosed here and there and open to that room. There was nowhere to put a couch because of the way it was laid out. So we came back and actually put in a wall instead of taking out a wall with a doorway. There is a barn door on the other side. So if somebody wants to close this off, they certainly can. But this kind of created two spaces, which I think is much more usable. Somebody can have a den in here. You could have an office. It does have its own door to the outside. So if you run a home business and want people to be able to come, you could have a playroom, a game room, or you really could use it as a fourth bedroom if you wanted to. And again, we refinished all of the wood in here to kind of go back to the flooring colors. It was a very, very, very dark wood, felt very dated. We didn't replace it. We just had it all refinished. I actually did the work on this myself, as well as the bench seat that was already built in over here. We didn't change it. We just, or rebuild it. We just refinished it and put the gold hardware on it. I think it came together really nice. And the laundry room is actually in this room. It was hidden in a tiny little closet and you would have had to have a stackable, which is fine. They make great ones now. But for a 3-bedroom home, you may have more than 1 or 2 people here and need some room to fold and store. So we kind of created a whole nother space for them. They'll have room for a washer, a dryer, and extra storage. As we go down the hall, I want to make sure you take a look at this wall in this room and this trim detail that my husband put up for me. He thought I was crazy. Again, would love your feedback on this. I think it's gorgeous. It's the second home I've done it in, and I think it's perfect. I may need to do it in my own home. All right, so this is a traditional style ranch home. So all the bedrooms are back on this side. And as we come down the hallway, you have the first bathroom. You do have a tiled shower, tile floors, and we kind of went with a deeper, richer color in here because as you notice, the lights in that room are not on as you're looking at it. There's a skylight that lets in so much light early in the day. It's super bright in there. And I think that space is just turned out really well. You'll notice all of the doors, these were original. We kept them and had them refinished. Tons of storage in this house. Don't always find that in older homes. This is our first bedroom. We don't have a ton to see in these first 2 bedrooms, but I would love to point out the fact that this one actually has a walk-in closet. So there is plenty of space in this one for your children's things, if you want to use it as a craft room, if you just need extra storage and like to be able to keep everything put away and still have a nice guest room. We have a similar size bedroom on this side. This one does not have a walk-in closet, but it does have 2 closets in it, so it's still great storage space. And again, we try to keep the character and the charm by keeping those doors. All right, let's go take a look at the master. All right, everybody always says the masters in older homes are too small. Can't fit, I can't even put a queen size bed in there. Queen size bed, my friends, queen size bed, and a king would easily fit. A king is only a few inches wider, just so you know. I do know the measurements, it's just a few inches wider. So you have plenty of space in here for that. You have double closets and an attached bathroom. Why don't you go take a look at the bathroom, sir? So we redid this bathroom. I had a friend of mine who does a lot of design work help me pick the tile. It is so pretty in person. It's a little bit hard to see on video how nice it turned out, but it is extremely custom. It feels very high-end in a home that only costs $315,000. We also kept, as you saw in both the bathrooms, the pendant lights. That was something you see a ton in this era of homes. And we could have moved them and just done the traditional vanity light over the mirror, But I think it adds character. I think it leaves the charm of the home without it feeling like it was gutted and it's a brand new builder grade house. I got one more thing to show you, so come this way. We are currently working to get the back door repaired so we don't have to have a little stick there blocking it. But this huge slider leads out to this beautiful screen porch. Someone left my door open. Screen porch out here. So we have this rebuilt and rescreened. It does have a clear roof on it so that you get that flood of light in the house, which I think was important. And if it's too warm in the summer, you could always do one of those canvas shades and hang under here to have a little shady spot to sit if it's just too hot for you. The sun kind of comes up and goes over this way for this house, so you're going to get morning sun and then it'll cool off. Not to mention a huge storage building, a fenced yard, and it backs up to some trees and shrubbery for some privacy. So, if you love this home, if you want to see more, if you want information about how we decide what homes we're going to renovate, how we're going to renovate them, and what brings the most value, reach out to me at Magnolia Marsh Property Group. My number is 912-572-1700. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts.